I'm Jessica Lappin. I chair the Aging Committee, and it's really wonderful to see this guide come to fruition. And when the Alliance came to me and said, take a look at what we've done, really focused on Manhattan, I said, this is great, and now we should expand it to all 5 boroughs, because there are wonderful cultural gems in every corner of our city. And so that's why I allocated $25,000 in the city budget to do that. And if you go around the corner, and many of you have been, you can see why. There is such an excitement for this information. It is so welcome. People want to know how they can access the music, the art, the dance that the city has to offer. Because unfortunately, a lot of the great cultural offerings here are out of reach for many, but they do not have to be. There are so many free or almost free things happening in New York for seniors, and so many institutions like this museum that are really dedicated to making this city more accessible to everyone. And we have over 50 institutions in there who all share that commitment, and that's really what New York is all about. So I really wanted to thank the Museum of Natural History. They have been so generous today in terms of the fair. I want to thank the Alliance for putting together a guide that will last well beyond today, that people can access online and see what's happening at big places like this or small places that are right down the street that they never knew existed. So thank you all very much for being here and for sharing in this excitement. And I wanted to bring up Councilwoman Gale Brewer.
Thank you, my colleague Jessica Lappin, and my friend, and thank you, Ellen Futter, and the museum. And I am so excited about this day for one specific reason, which is that a few years ago, the Department for the Aging and cultural institutions and seniors and the speaker all got together and said, we need to be an age-friendly city. Just on the west side alone, there are 50,000 seniors, just in our one little neighborhood. And so we work with the Academy of Medicine and the Department for the Aging, and we are now, thanks to some funding from the council, age-friendly West Side. We have more benches, we're working with grocery stores for discounts, and doing things that, as Jessica and the speaker know, makes sense for the neighborhood. But what is one of the #1 requests from seniors? And that is, in this neighborhood, where can I go for free or low cost to provide me with all of the cultural enrichment? In fact, there's one building I won't mention where people apply on the West Side to live, and they're asked, why do you want to live here? And they say, for my mental health, I have to be near Lincoln Center. That's not an answer. But it gets them over sometimes into the building. And I say that because in a neighborhood that this is rich with so many cultural events, it's still important when one is on a fixed income to be able to afford them. This museum is wonderful. I know I'm not supposed to say this, but you can pay as little as $1, or you can pay $25, or you can become a member and pay as you should forever. For wonderful, wonderful opportunities. But the fact of the matter is, it is low cost. There are Juilliard, all of this information is in the great guide from the Alliance. So I want to thank Joe, I want to thank Ann Coates, I want to thank everybody who's a part of the Alliance for the Arts. Thank you very much for all that you do at the Alliance to share this information, because it's a big city, and that guide is online, but it's also in the libraries. So I can't wait to have it used. Thank you very much.